welcome to my channel. I'm Amber and today I wanted to go over all of my favorite Amazon products. There are a lot, so I can't cover every single one of the things that I'm obsessed with, but I am picking out the things that I think would also benefit you to know about that you may have not thought this could possibly be on Amazon. I am a big Amazon shopper, so I will shop on that before I go into any stores locally. If I know for sure, I'm like, I could get it probably same day delivery, if not the next day or two. And that makes me so happy because of the convenience. So it could be beauty, household, animal, anything, to travel, all of it. So we're gonna go ahead today. Everything is gonna be high, low end. There's no price point. It is what it is. But I am gonna point out the things that truly you probably haven't thought about and that you need in your life. And let's go ahead and get started. If you are wondering where you can find the link to all these products, it is in the description. I put an Amazon link there and that will get you to all my lists. Everything's listed and organized in a way that you can find it. Click on that list and then everything's right there. It makes it really easy to find it. That way you have a place to also reference. If you don't want to get it today, you can at least pull it back up later. So save that for sure. Let's go ahead and get into it though. We're going to go ahead and start with some smaller items that are on my vanity. Then I'm going to talk to you about these cute little objects that I recently learned about that I had no idea existed at all, but it is a cover for your straw on your cup. And I always have my cup with me. Restaurants, parks, like when I'm talking park, like just amusement parks, like I'm taking this wherever I can take it. Evenings out, it goes into restaurants with me also, in and out of vehicles. It's everywhere, and I've always been annoyed that my straw is just exposed, and that bothers me, but it doesn't stop me from drinking my drink. But I've always had this cup, and it is kind of like my security blanket in a sense. But I was like, man, what a way I want to cover this and just keep it protected. So I was in Target one day, and they had some in the dollar section. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh my gosh, a straw cover. I didn't even think that that existed. I didn't even think that doesn't need to exist. I had no idea. It was never on my radar. So I noticed those in the store, and so I went online and found them. They are a lot of like quirky looking weird ones, but I just wanted something simple, so I got a pack of 4. There's a pink and a white one, and these are just like little cloud smiley faces, and I just thought it was really super cute, and it just goes right on the top of your straw and you keep it covered, and it's perfect. So I'm obsessed with these now that I know that they exist. And again, there's 2 pink ones in here and an extra white one, so it is a 4-pack. Very affordable. This was definitely under $10. I think like $8 or $9, probably cheaper than that. Super affordable and really makes a lot of sense. And with it being a 4-pack, if you and your family want to like split the pack, that makes sense too. So anyways, probably didn't know it existed, but there it is. The next thing is eye patches. Having anything to do with wanting to just like soothe your eyes and just feel a little pampered. It's also talked about on another YouTube channel, and I was like, dang, like I didn't even think like, let me get eye patches online. I was just always buying them in the beauty stores locally, and I was like, okay, well that's not always ideal, and I'm not finding really what I want, so let me just go online and get a pack. So this one is for puffy, dark circles, and wrinkles. So they cover all 3, and when you open the pack, they're all assorted just like so. And then again, they really hit what you want to cover, right? So if it is more wrinkles around your eyes and more age lines, then you can hit that. If it is puffiness and dark circles, then you can hit that. And so I was really excited about the options instead of just getting an eye patch that just does one thing. And typically it's always like a 30-pack. So this came with 30 pair, so you get 24 gold ones, you get 10 of those, you get the rose ones, which you get 10 of those, and you get the hyaluronic acid, you get 10 of those. So obviously the hyaluronic acid makes sense for wrinkles, dark circles are the rose, the puffiness are the gold. So it just, anyways, it was cute, made sense to me, very affordable, and I'm excited that I get a value pack. It's kind of how I look at it. So yeah, I'm using those and it's super convenient and I love it, and it came to my doorstep. The next thing I've been asked about more recently from my mom, actually. She's like, I need a new makeup brush to put on my foundation. She was looking for a kabuki brush and she had one, but the bristles started falling out. So I told her I was going to be in the market of finding a new brush, and it's been several weeks because in the stores I'm not really finding one that hits home, and I've purchased some, but they're not really standing out to me. But something about this one stood out to me when I saw it online. But it's a flat top kabuki brush, and right here, so it's really condensed. So the brushes, obviously they're not super puffy or anything, but it is very short, so they're not going to have a lot of like movement there. It's going to be more controlled, and it is a flat. And it's so smooth and just really is going to apply well. I'll be honest, I haven't used it yet, but I will have to say, out of all of the brushes that I've purchased for foundation, I've not gone back to use them for foundation. I use them for other things, and I'm a beauty blender snob when it comes to how I put my foundation on. But I will have to say, for an affordable brush, I also buy my brushes off of Amazon. I have a whole pack. It's a 30 pack of makeup brushes. I have been so satisfied with these brushes, and I use them every single use of my makeup. Powder, shadows, lips, anything that I need my brush for, contour, blending. It's a 30 pack and it's beautiful and it's aesthetic and it's awesome and they work and they're great. So I wanted to find a foundation brush because there wasn't one in that pack that really did what I wanted it to do. And so I found this one. So it is on my Amazon list. So if you're looking for an affordable new foundation brush that the bristles are not going to fall out, that has really great reviews, I would check this one out. And it comes in multiple colors, but I got it in white because it just matched my current stuff. So there's that. Very happy with it. There's a lot of makeup brands also on Amazon now. Now they're associated with having their store connected to the Amazon account. So I just would really honestly just get as much as your makeup products on Amazon that you can. Now that we have that access, it's really convenient. But I was looking for hair clips is another thing. I wear a lot of clips in my hair, and then when I'm riding in the truck or any car, it doesn't matter, but you're in a vehicle, your head hits the headrest. And it makes it really challenging to have a hair clip in and then sit in a car properly, that you're not feeling like your head's pushed forward. So I found a clip that I believe is going to make a big difference, and I put it to the test last week, and I've worn it over and over and over again, and I have two things to say about it. It is awesome that it works for when you're riding in the truck. It does not hit, and if it hits, your head is still flat enough that it's comfortable and it doesn't like mess you up. I love this, but also it doesn't give me a headache. A lot of hair clips, after hours of wearing them, because you'll put it in and wear it all day, that you start to get this knot on your scalp and it just feels like your hair is like tight or just needs a massage. Well, it does not hurt my hair like that or my scalp. This has been really, really beautiful. So it just slips right into your hair and then it clips back. So I'll just kind of give you a little example here. Just actually got finished curling my hair, but you just slip it into your hair and then you hold it back like so. And I don't know, can you see that? I'm not sure if you can, but I'm not sure if you can. That's a very messy job, but it works really well. And I got the pack that I think 6 came in there, but I got a dark brown and like a grayish and a light tan. They're really pretty and they work really well. So they don't hold super tight though, that's the thing, but they work really well and they hold my hair up. And my hair is like a medium thickness. It's not very, very thick, but it's a medium thick, and I've worn it when my hair's curly or straight, and I've been very happy with it. So you just got to give it a good twist and clip it in there. But I think that these are really hard to find, and I have always struggled with that, finding a good clip that I knew would work. The next thing is traveling. We recently went out of town a couple of times, and I have these makeup cases where and I will show them to you, but I'll put a picture right here. So I have these makeup bags, all 5 of them. So they're trimmed in pink, or you can buy them in black, and they have a clear face on them, right? Very cute. And you think, oh, this is gonna work perfect. And it does, and I love them. But if you have a bottle that potentially leaks, like you lay it on its side, something happens to it, right? It will happen to a makeup product or a cleanser, a shampoo product, something like that, where it will leak out. So I'm just gonna hold this bottle up for example. This is not necessarily the one that leaks, but I wanna show you. So this right here is just a liquefied product, and if you have it like this in your suitcase, riding in the car, whatever that looks like, and you're just gonna have it traveling for a minute, then you wanna make sure like you can potentially help it from leaking. And it is frustrating when that happens because then it's on all of your products and then you have to wash the whole bag, and it just becomes kind of like annoying and a nightmare. And I just have one particular product that does that. Well, this right here, I never thought about these. I never thought that these existed. But and yeah, never thought about looking for it. So these are little silicone covers for your makeup products. And I literally get annoyed every time we go somewhere and I have to pack my bag because I'm like, I know this is gonna leak, so I put them in Ziploc bags. But then it's still on my product, right? So I want to avoid it getting everywhere and being messy. So you put this silicone on top of this product bottle. So we're gonna try this together, and I just wanna show you how easy this can be. So we're gonna sit it right here, and then we're gonna go just like this. You kind of open it wide, put it there, and boom, you have it all over your product. So here it is. And so if it leaks, it's going to stay inside this silicone piece. And so then of course, yes, you're still gonna have like kind of a mess, so you peel it off. And then you can just run warm water over the product and clean it up, and it's not on everything else. I was like, I needed that forever ago, and this will be really cool to use. So I'm excited, and I think I'm even gonna put it on like the toothpaste container and stuff like that, because that kind of gets messy. But it came with a lot of them. So it came with 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it came with 7 of them. So here's the whole case. So I will be using these all the time, and I am really looking forward to that. So I knew that you probably also have that same issue because everything can leak out. And yeah, we want to make sure it stays. The next thing is a soap dish. I need a travel soap dish because every time we and the kids go anywhere, I'm like, get a Ziploc bag, get a Ziploc baggie. We just use them like crazy. And that's really, I mean, it is a very easy, cheap way to put your soap in a bag, but it kind of gets really annoying because then you take your soap out of your bag, you put it wherever you're going in the shower, and then it's typically sitting on the shower face somewhere, and then you lost the bag by the time you come home, right? So it just becomes very annoying. But these soap dishes, I found them and I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. So you put your soap in the container. Hopefully your soap is not bigger than this. If it is, this shape will not work. I know soaps come in multiple different shapes, but here's this right here, a little rectangle one. And then you have your dish, so you can take this dish out and leave this in the shower or on the side of the bathtub. So you actually are not having your soap sit in water wherever you're traveling to. Or you can just leave it right here in this dish and put that in your shower, rinse it out, and boom, put your cap back on it, and then you're good to go. So we use soap a lot around here, and I got 2 of these. So one for the master bedroom and one for the kids traveling. And we just are excited to have those. I think I'm more excited. I don't even think anybody else knows that I have them, but we will be using them, and I'm very excited for them. But yeah, I think you don't think about it until you're trying to use something and you're like, I wish I had. And I just really thought, let me search and see if that exists. And it did, and I wanted it, so we got that. So very happy about that. So now I want to tell you about something I use every single night that I believe every single person needs, man, woman, or child. I have not gotten these for my kids yet, so we're just trying to figure out when we want to give them to them. Is this actually going to be a good thing for them to have? But I'm going to show you what it is. It's a heating pad. They love my heating pad, so that's why I'm like, I feel like they need it. So I've added it to my cart. I just haven't, you know, gotten it yet because I'm like, I want to make sure that it's one that's set on a timer for them, like 30 minutes or an hour, and then it shuts off. So I was just double checking. So I'm going to add it still to the list, the one that I have in my cart. So I have not used it yet for my kids or used it to know if the timer does work. But just know, maybe you want to test it out and let me know what you think. But this one I got because my heating pads over the years would just stop working. And that's really frustrating because mid-nap or in the middle of the night it shuts off, or I put it on my bed when I take a shower to get my mattress warm and my pillow warm, then I come back and I want it to be toasty. And if it shuts off, that's really annoying. But another thing, heating pads come in so many different shapes and sizes. This one is so long. It covers from my neck all the way down past my stomach. So this one's very, very long. And so it will go across 2 people almost. And yeah, it's awesome. But it does not have a timer. Mine just goes off of the heat. It goes 1 to 6. And I put it all the way on a 6, and that gets super steamy and hot. So typically whenever I'm sleeping at night, I keep it on a 1 or a 2, and it stays on. It does not shut off. I know, do not come for me in the comments that that is unsafe. I understand the risk, but I love a heating pad and I want the heat. But typically, this just shuts off naturally by itself. So I have noticed it does that. And, but sometimes it doesn't, it just stays on. So I'm not really sure about that. But anyways, I wish it would shut off like after a few hours, because then I could just turn it back on if I wanted it. But I do love to use this. I'll take it to the couch if we're doing a movie. The kids, again, they love this. We do little spa nights for them, or they lay in the bed and watch a movie or show. And I always put the heating pad on them. It just kind of calms us down. And I love this. I felt like this was so affordable too compared to all the prices out there. But if you feel like this is too small, then get a heated blanket. I would recommend that, but something heated would be ideal. Hey, so as I'm editing this video, I was like, oh my gosh, shoot, I didn't tell you about some other stuff. Like, it's just all coming too. But the comforter that we use on our bed in the sheets are 10 out of 10. The quality is amazing. So I just want you to kind of see this. But this is the comforter that we have. Comes in so many sizes and shit. It does come in different sizes, but colors. Comes in a lot of colors, but we have like this really pretty like blush tone on the bed, and then like obviously like neutrals under it. But anyways, this is so stinking nice. It's really thick. Like, it's actually really a thick, nice, like it never, you know, some comforters, like you use them and then they get flat or whatever. Like, this one always holds its body. It washes really well, which is really important. And we have 3 cats inside. So I don't know if you have animals inside, but even if you don't have animals and you have children, or maybe you're just messy, I don't know. But sometimes you'll get something on the comforter, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, like, now I have to wash it. It's a whole thing. So we just take our cleaner spray bottle and we come in here and I'll spray it. I'll take a washcloth or a paper towel, and it comes up like butter. It just glides off of it. And I'm like, I have never had anything like that, especially comforter that cleans that well. You know, it's always like a whole thing. I put it in the wash. So this is phenomenal. This blanket as well. These are very high dollar blankets. And every time I'm in the store and I see these, I'm like, I don't want to pay that much for this blanket. And I have though, but my dog bit through one and it had a huge hole in it and it was super annoying. So this is a replacement, but I had somebody like hand make me a blanket and I paid like 150 bucks for it. And now this one came from Amazon and it is so huge and large, but I use this every single day on my bed. I use this when I'm sleeping at night too. Like, I just love blankets. So this comforter and this blanket, 10 out of 10 in the sheets that I have linked. I'm going to go back to the boys' room and show you too. We loved them so much that I ended up getting them the same comforter. So we have the same one. Mine matches, like it's a velvet top and a velvet bottom, but when theirs came, it wasn't. So I'm not really sure when you order yours might be like that. But it just, like, you can see the movement, like the colors change or whatever. It's really very, very nice. And the sheets are so nice. Every time my best friends come and stay, they literally compliment the bed every single time. But these pillowcases and the sheets are like butter soft. I can't even, it's just so magical. But comforter comes with 2 pillow thingies, and then the sheet, obviously get those a lot of different shades. I have them in different shades in our space too. And another thing I wanted to tell you, because I was talking about those heating pads, if you don't want to do a heating pad for your kiddo, I don't know the best lighting because I'm in his space, but we have done the warmies, the little stuffies. So these go in the microwave. They're microwave safe, and they heat up and they smell like this lavender type yummy smell. But we have both of these for the kids, and they've had these for like 3 or 4 years. And you put them in the microwave for like a few minutes, and then they're super, super steamy, and they like to use these at night. We don't heat them up now every single night as they've gotten older. They want a more intense, like they were like, I want a heating pad. So that's where this heating pad thing has come in. But I would have to say the comforters, the sheets, and those warmies, 10 out of 10. Those were really, really great purchases. I'm gonna get back to editing, but my next favorite thing are these new pink lights that I just put in my office and in our bedroom. I'm obsessed with them. I am gonna overlay this video right here of what I just created, and I put on my Instagram and my YouTube channel, so you can check that out too. It's just like a short video, but I thought that this would be really fun. So for a long time, my friends, I'm gonna just keep saying Olivia's name because she is a big influence to what I get, okay, or find. But she has these colored lights throughout her home, and she just thinks it's really fun, right? And they can change colors, and I'm like, that is crazy. Like, you know, they'll do all types of different colors depending on what they're doing. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, right? But I'm like, I don't want those for my bedroom. But then the kids, we did this whole room makeover for them, and they got these super cool lights that are like strip lights and the stars and all the fun stuff for the kids. And I was like, that's so cool. And then I was like, maybe pink lights exist. So I was watching an episode of some of my reality shows, and I have noticed in the background they have pink lights in their lamps. And I'm like, so pink lights do exist. And they do. So it is a white bulb, so it's clear, but it lights up pink, and it's very pretty. I just am a pink person. If you don't like pink, then you're gonna hate it. But I would just say colored lights make it kind of fun. So I am obsessed with it, and I think it's so cute. Here's a picture of our master bedroom. It's not in the video of it, but just like a picture of what it looks like at night. And it just gives like this pink hue on the space. And you would think it would give you a headache or it would kind of bother you or whatever, but it doesn't bother me at all. It's just calming to me. And it's different than like the starch white lamp. I think that's very pretty and clean, and I love that. But something about this just is really nice. They do have bulbs, I've heard, that change from white to a color. So I don't know if there's just one that does like one color and then the white, or that's multicolor. But you can go check that out. I have linked it, and I just think it's so beautiful and really, really fun. I'll take you in my bedroom in 2 seconds to go check that out. But I also want to show you my makeup case. I am obsessed with this makeup case. So I'm trying to keep this video as real and as like, you know, life as possible. Like, this is real life, people. But this makeup case goes with me everywhere. Like, when I say everywhere, I take it on the airplane, I travel with it, I put it in the car when we go on road trips or whatever we're doing. But it is an awesome case, and it's huge. So it has the whole piece in the back here, and then the top opens up just like so, like you can see here. And then this top compartment opens up, so then it has an inside. And I love that, because then inside, this little compartment comes out, so it's like a little caddy that you can take wherever. But then inside is very deep, so even hairspray, curling iron, blow dryer typically would fit right in here. But how I have mine set up, I don't have mine like that. But I just have like my palettes, my makeup brushes, and everything down in the case. And I just can really see everything in here really well. This is like the lipstick portion, so everything's like longer and deeper here like a lipstick. And then over here has a 3-tier. So concealers and lips, and then mascaras, and then some things on the top that just need some air. So those work really well. And then again, like I said, this piece right here. I'm obsessed with this whole makeup case and the vibe of this. Another thing that I recently got too, and these are really perfect for my beauty blenders, but I did get these beauty blender holders, and I'm gonna wash these first, but your blenders will just pop right inside this case, just like that, and then they still get some air and they're not laying all over the counter and getting kind of nasty. So this came with a tan and a cream and a pink, and I got a 3-pack because I have 3 blenders that I always want to make sure that I have in my case. So here's more of a foundation, and then I have my lighter blender for my concealers, and then I have this one like more for blush blending and things like that, and then there's my pink one. So when I re-get my beauty blender, then I can get mine to match the coloring that I like. But these are so awesome to have, great for traveling, and good to still like be able to air out. The only problem is I won't be able to fit them right here like I would like to, so I could fit like 2 here. And then I could potentially just move this and then put that powder down there and then put this compartment back down there, and then it's good. But like I said, I really do travel with this. I make sure everything is really secure inside. I put anything like in an extra bag inside too, just going through like checkpoint and stuff at the airport. But this goes overhead on an airplane, but also travels well in your vehicle, and it's perfect, and I'm obsessed. I have this Keurig right now. I had one that had the coffee pot and a frother in one, but after several years, it just stopped working, and it was great, and I loved it. But now I was like, I need just something that's just easy, doesn't take up a lot of space. So we got this one here, and I get my K-Cups also from Amazon, and they're just on auto ship. So it's the sanfranciscobay.com, and it's organic rainforest blend, and they're really good. Let me see if I can get a close-up, so maybe you want to take a screenshot of this. But this is the coffee that I do get, and I love this whole setup. It's just really easy. The only thing, it doesn't hold a ton of water, but it holds enough. We're only making maybe 2 cups a day. You can do an 8, 10, or 12. And then we have our water right here beside us. It's from Amazon as well, salted caramel. I love it, the syrup, and it is a sugar-free, which I need for my coffee. And then I just keep some extra things here that we get the 0 sugar. And these just kind of give some yummy flavors to our drinks. Anyways, but this is our whole coffee setup. Nothing fancy. It's very, very practical. But this is the best part, is the frother. The frother is very big, and I froth my milk in here every single day. And then you just hit the go button, and you have really good frothed coffee, like your cream, and then add it to your coffee. This is awesome. This also will not go on the bar. I need an extension cord back here. I just haven't really worried about it because the outlet back here is just for this in our water machine. So this is the whole setup here, but this one's really affordable. I have a pink one in the camper, but in there, it doesn't have a back. It holds the water on top. So anyways, you can check that out. I'm gonna have them both linked. But I'm a coffee girl, and I drink coffee every single day, maybe even twice a day, like as a fun dessert. I just think coffee's really good. I'm now in our pink room in the house, and I wanted to show you some things that I got. I can't actually believe that all this stuff is from online, but when you think online shopping, it's not just like, oh, it's just from one store. It is thousands of stores on Amazon. It's just the delivery is Amazon. So I feel like every time I say it, I'm like, Amazon has everything. But it's stores that have, you know, the convenience of being able to ship through Amazon. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and give you the lowdown of everything in this room that I'm obsessed with, that I cannot believe I bought from online. So we're going to start with the table that is sitting beside me. Here's a marble table. It is not real marble, of course, but it's something that I don't care if this on it. I do care if it gets messed up, but I don't care if I've ruined it forever, because it was just something that can be in this room and have a lot of wear and tear on it if it needed to be. But it has like the gold type of look to it. It has obviously the 2-tier shelving here. It kind of has that pretty marble aesthetic look. Now, if you really get up close to it, you're like, it's not great quality, but it does the job, and it kind of gives the ambiance that I wanted for the room and the aesthetic that I wanted to pull from. But when I say high and low end, That's what I typically always, I'm like very for real about that. I will buy something that costs like nothing. These are like from the dollar section at Target, like $2. Oh, $3. There it is. $3 tag. I love that. And then this from Amazon, that was probably under $100 or something. And then we have this very expensive tray on top that an artist, Kia, creates these beautiful art pieces that we have throughout the home. And this is very high dollar. And then we have this from like Home Goods with Amazon flowers. All of the flowers in my house, I'm not even joking you, came from online, and they're all peony flowers. I think that style of flower is gorgeous. So that is also going to be on the list. I'm going to double clean up that list and just make sure it's good and makes sense for you so you can find everything on there. So I love these items here. I will put in the description Kia's website too, so if you want to order from her online, you can do that. She does ship to wherever, and she does awesome shipping. Nothing will be broken. It's perfect. The next thing from Amazon that came is this mirror. I was looking everywhere for a beautiful mirror. They are so high dollar. And I'm like, I'm not paying $300 and $400 for these mirrors, people. I'm not doing it. And so I just could not bring myself to it. So I found one online. I was like, yep, this is what we're buying, because I wanted that arched top. And I thought the black trim was really pretty because it pulled from the black wallpaper that you can see behind me. So this mirror, and I'll show you the detail behind it, but it has, this is like the leg for it here. And then, you know, that's what's holding it. But honestly, we don't even use this mirror like outfit check. I rarely am in it. It just brings more, like, makes the room look bigger to have a mirror in this space. So it's really cute. And then all of these rugs came from online as well. So I get these fur rugs, and they're all throughout the home. I'm in front of the fireplace, in front of our bed, in front of the couches. I just think they're very, very pretty. And so those are the pieces that I'm obsessed with from this space. Another thing that we love are the lamps. These lamps came from online too. They were a 2-pack, and I like them. It came with the base, and then it came with the shade as well. And so this just kind of was very fitting for this room. These lamps stay on probably about 80% of the time. Every morning, every night, they're for sure on, just because it kind of like makes it look cute in here. And then all these little pillows just fluffs it up. Okay, I have another product in my office I want to show you. I have a lot of products. I did not make like this fancy list. Like, I'm going to go through all this because I'm not even joking you, 80% of my home is Amazon. Like, everything. You can find so much. But there is this magnified mirror that I am so obsessed with using. And it is, I'm not joking you, the best thing ever. I was just in it today because it helps me really get a clean brow. Like, I like to clean up and not have all these stray hairs. And I've had several of y'all ask me, but you know, this is my natural hair. Y'all are like, do you have on a wig? And it's really people that don't know me, but I just pluck little baby hairs right here. I don't do all my baby hairs. I have a lot right there, but just right here on my forehead drive me crazy. I get professional laser treatments done to my body. So I really want someone to do my face, but nobody wants to do it because their laser's too big. So that's kind of whatever, but I use that for this, and it just plugs in. So I sit it typically right here, and I plug it in under my vanity, and it has the on and off switch there. And this is a magnified side, and this is the regular side. Hi! And it is awesome and beautiful. Anytime too, like, Maddox is 10, so if he has like a little breakout or something going on, we will obviously have them both on a skincare routine, but I get him in his mirror and he can see his face, and then he's more aware, like, oh yeah, I do need to take better care of my skin or whatever. And then we'll put little pimple patches on him, and you can just see what's happening in your face. So I think it's just a beautiful thing. It's not necessarily for like picking, but you want to see your skin. So there's another thing that I had purchased off of Amazon, and I don't know if I would give this the best rating necessarily, but it's super, super convenient for me. The only thing I don't love about it is that the wheels are kind of janky, but it does work really well. So I use this for my brand. I have, not necessarily my brand, but my product line that I have, and it is my brand. But anyways, it's more complicated than that. I'm trying to get fancy. Let's not be fancy, Amber. It's my product that I make. So I make all types of body products. So if it comes to whipped, I'm having this hold like a lot of shea butter and mango butter and ingredients, things that I need, you know what I mean? All my things. I need to roll this into the kitchen, and I want to be able to have the convenience of having my things up, but also take them easily to the kitchen, right, when I'm making. But the wheels are so janky and they're weird. It's basically, they're moving, but they're not moving. It's kind of strange, but this thing was like 34 bucks. So I get what I pay for, but I didn't want to do anything really, really high end because I'm like, I'm going to outgrow it and then it's not going to be permanent. I just need it for now. So I'm going to use this for a while and then maybe just use it for something else later in my office. Maybe store product and not use this for ingredients. So I don't know. I just think it's awesome and I love that. That is also on the list. So if you do want something easy like that, people use this for like storing clothes and shoes and things like that. So this might be really good. And then it also has these little clips. So it's stacked. So 1, 2, 3. I got a 3 stack. You can get a multiple stack, a 1 stack. And so I can add to this if I want to. So that's the convenience of it. So when you're watching the ads, it's really like storing shoes and clothes or pantry items or things like that. So anyways, it's really good. Super, super affordable. And these are magnets. So it just sticks like a magnet right there. Isn't that cool though? I just think it's really cool. Another cool feature, I have to turn this way because the lighting's better, are these little pegboards. You can get these at Lowe's and they're like wood material, but this is metal. And so I got all this from Amazon except for the wood. We did get that from Lowe's because for the price that they were asking, Alan was like, I'm gonna go get the wood. You know, but if you're not one of those people that don't have time to wait to figure out the wood situation, just get the whole set online. But I got these boards. It's a set of 4 and they're 12 by 12 and it holds some of the product that I need, but you can use it for whatever. I have them in the kids' room and they have a black one and they use them for their Nerf guns. I'll show you that. But this has the little holders here that sit in the peg boards itself, and then you can get the boards here. So this is like 5 inches. And so that's how wide the board is. So the boys have them. We'll go walk in there now. They have them for their Nerf guns. They have them also for their shelves in their room. These are the lights for the kids' room. If you can see it. Do you see that? So this is all over the kids' walls. And it's really cool at night. And yeah, it's this little guy on the floor. I will have to say though, the cord that it comes with is so short. That is the only like downfall about it. So you have to really, there's not an ideal spot for it. So we've just put Cruz's right there because it doesn't reach his outlet back there. So until we figure out the cord situation, we'll do that. But I'll show you their pegs that they have. This is the pegboard in the boys' room. So they had black and I got a 2-pack for them. I actually got a 6, I think a 6 set. So yeah, theirs came with a 6. And then I got the black hooks for them. And we love that. So yeah, it just kind of stores their Nerf gun situation. They don't keep it fancy and clean like we had it when we got their room together. They also have these LEDs under their desk. And I think this one is plugged. Yep, it is plugged up. There it is. So they have those cool LEDs. And then they have the pegboards here. Let me turn on their main light. And then they have these pegboards that we also got the wood from Lowe's. And then these are a lot longer. I think these are also 5 inches. Why are you blocking them? Because I'm showing them the pegboards. But this was also a 4-pack. So we did their 4 for their shelf. All my favorite things from Amazon. That was a lot of things that I wanted to hit on today, but I'm gonna leave you with one last thing, and this is brand new to me. I didn't know it was actually on Amazon until I just looked before recording this, but it is the Gelish brand of gel nails. So I recently just went to the professional store with my sister. You have to have a license to get in that store. And so my brother-in-law is a barber. So anyways, we have the hookup. So we were able to get in and shop for some items that we did need. And I have been doing my own nails for like over 2 years now. I'm going to have an upcoming vlog about kind of some fun, crazy facts about me that I don't really go public or share about, not necessarily for any any rhyme or reason. I just don't think it's really a thing. But anyways, I think my nails are very interesting because I always am talking about like beauty things and DIY or whatever. So I recently just used this brand on my hands and my nails really did so good. I really want my natural nail to be healthy and super long and just really pretty. Do y'all notice? I don't know if y'all know, but I have tattoos on my finger. Maybe y'all didn't know that either. I think they're so fun to look at. I'm like, yay. They're my kids' names, so I love them. But this brand, I had a brand that I partnered with and had like an affiliate code with, and I still do, and they have great products, and their gel polish works really good on my feet. But on my hands, I'm really rough on my hands, and I know you are too. So like hitting them on things, and even if you have length to your hands, like that's really hard. Washing dishes or your hands in water for whatever reason. Anyways, I would need them to be bulletproof, staying for weeks. I want, like, if I want to keep my nails on for 3 weeks, I want to keep them on for 3 weeks. And I just want to have grow out. I don't want to have a mess. So I recently just got this whole brand, and it is the gelish nails. So but this is the kit, and it's $39 for this whole kit. Swear to you, it's awesome. And the light that I just got, let me screenshot it because it's already put away in a drawer. It's hard to get out. But right here, this UV light that I just got for my hands too, fabulous. Got a great steal of a deal on it. But anyways, so good. I highly recommend this brand. This was actually the brand that Miss B used on my hands for years and years when I was going to her to have a professional nail job. But I ended up getting 3 colors. The pink that I have on right now, I will do my best if they have this linked on their site. I'm not sure. Or I will just put the name of it. And I don't even see the name of it. I don't even see the name of it. So I'm gonna, it says I Feel Flowerful, I think is the name of this pink one. And then this one is Arctic Freeze is the white. And Taupe Model is the brown that I got. But what I love about it though, where did I put it, is I got the matte top off. So on this is a matte finish. Every time I go get my nails done in the past, or my feet recently, I'm like, can you do a matte on my top coat? Like, I just want a matte finish. They're like, I don't have it, or I don't know, or no, or something. And no one ever has it. And I'm so disappointed about that. So anyways, I got the matte, and I'm obsessed with it, y'all. I did my nails so stinking fast. They are awesome. The polish went on beautifully, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. It was really a great experience. So check that out. I have everything. Click on my Amazon list. Like, you can just put, like, click my Amazon link in the description. That will send you to a page where it has everything listed. And then when you do that, then you can click on the list and just scroll through it. Add stuff to your cart, and then you can put, like, save for later or whatever. Start creating your own list of things that you want to get later on. But I'm not really big on shopping on Amazon Prime days because I'm like, I just shop all the time when I need something. I just think, I need it today. I'm not like, let me go get it right now. You know what I mean? And so anyways, everything that I got is pretty regular. It's not crazy expensive. And I just feel like, you know, if you need it, you need it. So it's the convenience of getting it quick and knowing that it's going to turn out really nice. So anyways, I hope this video was very helpful for you or your family members. Share this with a friend that you think would really relate to knowing some of these products that are available online that she may have not thought about. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel. I create beauty content, fun, relatable, clean content that you and your kiddos or family members, if they're in the background of my videos playing, I'm clean and not saying crazy stuff. So anyways, I hope that you're doing well, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Have a great one. Leave me a comment below. Like this so I know that you're into this video and that YouTube also knows, hey, this is a good one. Let's push it out to the algorithm so other people can check this out. So I appreciate that because it definitely helps the channel grow. And I will catch you later. Bye. Man, there's other stuff I want to talk about though. I have cat stuff I want to talk to you about. Man, I order a lot online. A lot. I'm sitting here looking at my room and I'm like, there's probably 10 other things I could have told you about. Just go check out the list, you guys. And I hope that it finds you well. You're the best. Mwah.